Welcome back to another episode of the Boro Buzz.
What's up, Boro Nation? And welcome to the Boro Buzz, the all-access pass to everything sports in and around the borough. We're talking inside the lines and behind the scenes, athletes, coaches, refs, and the stories you don't hear on game day. If it's happening in the gym, on the field, or in the locker room, you'll hear it here. This is the Boro Buzz.
This episode is sponsored by Just Keep Swinging. From top quality equipment to custom apparel like hats, shirts, and more. They're more than just sporting goods store. They are here to support our athletes and community every step of the way. Whether you're gearing up for game day or looking to rep your team with fresh merch, Just Keep Swinging has you covered. Give them a follow today. All right, welcome back. I'm here with the one and only Scotty, Mr. Prez himself. It's good to see you walking something besides Cowboys.
For 21 years, I've officiated the K Academy. I don't know if you heard about it. It's the #1 fantasy camp in America. Coach K has it. There's been 22 years. We didn't go the first year. We've been every year since, and it's an amazing thing. They always give us stuff, but
I love that, but I
know
it makes you sick.
I understand that, but.
I mean, I think we got to give them something else to get rid of that ugly Duke shirt. Man. Let's give them something like this nice shirt right here. Let's see you rock that. How about that? All right.
Like it. The Boro Buzz, baby.
Look at that. We got some new swag for Scott to rock over here.
I like it.
But
putting it on.
Should we tell them who the guest is?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get it on.
All right. Well, we got a special guest today. I feel like I have to, when I introduce him now, from now on, I got to say, raise the red, right? Isn't that what it says? Yeah. What's up, Brady? How you doing, Mr. Brady Armfield?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, congrats. Dude, Division II, really a great program, Belmont Abbey. What was that like when that offer came in, and why Belmont Abbey?
Yeah, really the coaching staff, they were awesome. The coaching staff was awesome. As soon as I got there on campus, the big thing was the coaching staff. All the schools that I had offers from, the campus was great.
And you had offers.
Yeah, the baseball programs and everything, they were great at all the schools, but it was just the coaching staff that made the difference. I was calling this guy 2-3 times a week, 4 times a week, and I mean he was just talking like me and you are right now. I mean, he was just, a genuine guy, a great dude. I remember the first time I ever got on a call with him, we were supposed to call at like, say 7:30, and it was like 7:45, and he hadn't texted me, and I was like, man, like I don't know if this guy's like, I don't know if he's just like not really into me, like what's going on right now. And
sounds like a relationship right here.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I mean that's how it is. That's how it is. So he texted me and he said, sorry man, I got my boys in the bathtub right now. My wife's doing something. I got my boys in the bathtub. I was like, this is just a good guy.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to let me know. He's a family man. He's a good dude, and from there, I mean, we talked for like 30 minutes that night about hitting, about everything. He was like, I'm going to put my boys to bed real quick, and I'll call you up. We called each other, and, man, we talked about hitting. We talked about baseball philosophy, and, I mean, that was the first time we'd ever talked on the phone. So he saw me play one time over the summer, and it was on from there. So he was awesome. He's an awesome guy. The head coach is awesome. All of them. They're great guys.
Well, I'll say this because I saw this young man at a young age back in middle school.
Wow.
Playing middle school. There's certain players that when you umpire a game or you see a game that they're eye-catching. Mm-hmm. There's just certain ones. I mean, you say, that kid's got a great opportunity. Well, this was that kid.
Nice.
This was him. And as he moved on up, it seems like he's been at Southwestern Randolph. I say when I do a broadcast, I think he's been here 8 years.
Yeah, that's what I said about John Shire at Duke when he played there. Years.
But there's certain players that get your eye from the start, even from a freshman.
Mm-hmm. Did you reclass, man? We got to know if you've been there 8 years.
I did not reclass. No.
But you see kids that are just a little bit ahead of other kids, and it comes from hard work. And then that's what it is. But he gets to Southwestern Randolph, and I said it last year. I say it this year. He's one of the best hitters in the area, and it shows when he comes up. He's that guy. I mean,
said
when
there's
he
a ball
comes up
still
in
in
the
Ramseur
lineup,
floating in somewhere in Ramseur.
the one he hit down at Eastern Randolph, it probably still in Liberty. I mean, I don't think it ever came down, but that's what I'm saying. And it's hard work. We see these kids, J. Rob, you and I see these kids at a younger age, and we watch them mature into juniors and seniors, and it's just a hard work. You can tell the ones that maybe say, okay, I know I got an opportunity to play at another level. Keep working hard, keep working hard. But the question I have for you right now is there has to be days, because I always ask young people this when they're moving on. There has to be days where you say, man, I'm just going to chill today. I'm going to chill today. But the word's always been, there's always somebody out there working. Talk about those days, because I know you have them. Talk about those days.
Yeah. So I'm the kind of person that I get really stressed out if I know that I'm not doing the right thing for me and for baseball. And I mean, I could even say for my family, because I mean they've sacrificed a lot for me to be in the spot that I'm at. So, man, I mean if we go on vacation, if we're in a hotel, I'm looking for the weight room in the hotel. It's the first thing I do. If we go somewhere and I can hit, I'm hitting, because I feel like that's what I have to do to maintain. I mean, that's whenever you're during season, you're just trying to maintain. You know, the off season, that's whenever you're trying to set a goal for yourself. Hey, I'm trying to put on 5 pounds of muscle. Hey, I'm trying to, you know, take this much time off my 60-yard dash. You know, stuff like that. So during season, which is where we're at right now, I'm just trying to maintain. You know, I'm not gonna go max squatting, go doing this, doing that. You know, stuff I would do in winter. Yeah. But you know, just maintaining, trying to get three lifts in a week, because it's, you know, we're in season. So I'm not on game days. I'm not gonna cook my legs or cook my arms or stuff like that. But still trying to get 3 lifts in a week, and you know, swing it whenever I can. But I try not to swing too much during season. I try not to like overthink it, because a lot of people, I feel like, will get in the cage and overswing. So get in there and try to find something wrong with their swing. I'm a 8 swings around guy and get out of there. You know, make
I like that.
Make the 8 good. You know,
Yeah.
So quality over quantity. And I'm not going to go in there and take a full bucket round. I try to take 2 rounds for every game. I'll go in there 8 swings for 2 rounds, and then if I feel like I need to get a 3rd round, I'll take 1 swing that 3rd round. And I treat it like a game. It's like I step in there and I'm taking a deep breath. People are probably thinking, what are you doing? But I'm in there, I'm taking a deep breath, and it's a game like it's 1 swing. You know, it's a do or die. So that's my 3rd round, and it's like a feel good, per se. So
well,
That
to
sounds
me,
like a T-shirt, quality over quantity. I like that. I like
I probably learned it from somebody way smarter than me. So don't take that's not me. That's
this young man's one of the most feared hitters in the county and in the area. I'm just telling you that because I see a lot of baseball, and that's come from hard work. And being that guy in the lineup, where are you batting, 3rd or 4th usually? 3rd, yeah. So you're going to hopefully get some people on where they have to pitch to you a little bit. But being that, and I'm telling you, he is a feared hitter. I mean, I'm just telling you the way he swings it. The approach you have when you go to the plate, do you ever see if you feel like maybe they're pitching around you some, just not to give it to you, or?
Yeah, so I every time I step in the box, it sounds crazy, I really have an empty mind. My mind is empty, and I try not to think. I try not to guess, because that's when you find yourself just getting down on the count. And sometimes you'll know, like on a non-conference team, you'll kind of know, like a 3-hole hitter. You know, if there's nobody on and it's 2 outs, they're gonna, you know, they can throw a fastball to you. Yeah. So that's just, it's one of those things, fastball just. And you know, certain guys in conference, or like games that we play, like a Randleman, they really surprised me this year. I'm going to talk about this a little bit. They really surprised me this year with how they pitched me, because Coach Jake Smith, great coach, respect the guy a lot, and he usually knows how to pitch me, and it's usually a lot of breaking ball. And this year I stepped up there, and I had one really awkward swing because I saw all fastballs. My second at bat, I think I didn't see a breaking ball, and I took a really awkward swing, like my back leg didn't even fire, and I was just like, this is a lot of fastballs. So I was like, because I'm not going to say I was sitting breaking ball. Yeah. It's one of those things where if a breaking ball comes, then I better hit it over the fence, because I know that they're a breaking ball heavy team to me anyway. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, this is a lot of fastball. So I went inside the dugout, and I told Coach Connor, Andrew Connor, I told him, I said, Coach Connor, I didn't see a breaking ball that at bat. I said, I'm going to sit on a fastball. Yeah. And man, the rest of the game, it was just fastball. The hit I ended up getting with runners on base, it was a low curveball. It might have been a 2-2 count or something like that. So I knew that the breaking ball was there, because he's been going fastball all game. So breaking ball low in the zone, he's been setting it up all game. You know, it's not just with that at bat. So it was a great pitch. I have no clue how I hit it. It was probably just adrenaline in the moment, but man, I went down there and got it, and that was the only breaking ball I hit that game.
So they should have stuck with the fastball, is what you're saying.
I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but I mean, it really surprised me how they threw to me. But yeah, my approach really is just, get in there and fastball adjust. If they're going to throw a breaking ball, you know where the breaking ball's got to start to be in there. I mean, the breaking ball's got to start high. If the guy throws a curveball, watch him in warm-ups. If he's signaling curveball, breaking ball's got to start high. Slider, it's got to start at you, and you got to stick in there. You know, a guy with a really good slider, Seth Way, a couple years ago, I've never seen a slider like that. You know, in travel ball you will, but in school ball, man, I mean, his slider was legit. Like, it looked like it was going to hit you. And my approach the whole time, whenever it's in the box, it's like, just stick in there. You know, the minute that you scoot that butt out, he's going to flip it in there again and again. And that's how it is. So you got to just show, like, you're in there. You're going to sit there and watch the slider in.
So who's the toughest pitcher you've seen in your high school days? Not travel ball, but high school.
Not travel ball. So on a high school baseball field. This is a tough one. Freshman year, my first ever game, we played Southern Alamance, I think. Okay. Is that the school? They're red and blue.
Yeah.
A guy named Nate Teague went to Vanderbilt. I think he got hurt, but big, like 6'5", 6'6", sidearm guy, 92, 93.
And you're a freshman.
I was 14 years old. And I stepped up there, and you know, all the boys, I mean, we played with some really good athletes. Tyler Parks, Adam Cole, we played some really good athletes that year. They were stepping up there and just kind of owning it. Like, they were the men. I was like, I'm shaking. I'm nervous.
Carrying the bat, just walking up there
nervous. My first at bat, he didn't throw me much breaking ball. I think I might have got like one breaking ball, and it was a slider, and I was like, wow, this is what it's like. Like, this is it. Like, you know, you got to be ready for it. And then he threw me a fastball, and I ended up like handling it to second base, and ended up the second base bobbled it, and I got on base, and I like looked over at the dugout, and I was like, wow, this is, you know,
I'm here.
I'm here.
This is what it's like. I faced him, and I faced a guy named Anderson Nance. He's at NC State right now, so he's throwing right now as he might be a sophomore now at NC State, and he's getting a lot of innings right now. When I tell you I did not see the ball, like, it was like we played them first round of playoffs my sophomore year. I think it was Moorhead. Played Moorhead. Man, I could barely see the ball. It was like, you know those fields that already don't have a good batter's eye? The batter's eye was lacking. They didn't really have a batter's eye, and it was that gray sky. The ball was just, it was getting in there. It was probably 94. There was 3 or 4 MLB scouts there, and it was just, I saw them looking at his bullpen before the game, and I looked at the boys, and I was like, this is legit. So
saddle up, boys.
Close your eyes and count and
just
swing.
As soon as it lets it go, just swing.
Yeah.
This is legit. So yeah, those are 2 of the toughest ones, and Seth Way's definitely in there. He was a really good pitcher. So those are some of the best arms I faced.
I want to know when. I mean, just listening to your IQ right now, Brady, it's really impressive. I mean, I'm learning right now.
Yeah.
When did this love become something super serious? Where like, hey, I can do this at the next level.
Man, I never really like thought. I try not to like think too much about like I'm gonna go play in college. I'm gonna be a college baseball player. I've always just played around Randolph County, and I go up to Charlotte, and I played some travel ball up there. During COVID is when I really got into baseball, because it was one of those things that you didn't have to be wearing a mask all the time. You could wear one of those things around your neck and leave it down, you know. And I love pitching because you didn't have to wear your mask up on your nose when you were pitching. So I'd go up there and pitch and stuff, and that's when I really fell in love with it, was during COVID, because that's all there was to do. So everybody would be at Newmarket Civitans, all the ball fields are there. Everybody's at Newmarket because it's the only thing to do during the week. So we'd have rec games during the week. Everybody would come play, man. Jake Riddle, there was a bunch of dudes that would be up there just playing rec ball, just kick back playing rec ball. Everybody would be there. Like, concession stand would be packed. Everybody's there. And, that's when I fell in love with it. It's a great sport. It's the best sport in my opinion. It's an awesome sport.
Well, your dad, Lee, a great player back in his time. I'll say back in his time because that's where I'm at. I don't know about J-Rob here. He ain't quite got
back in the day, yeah.
I don't know. He made me feel old outside earlier, Scott.
And we always talk when I'm doing a game and he's there. We always comes up and speaks. But I love to watch parents during a game, and he seems like maybe this year he's mellowed a little bit.
Yeah.
But in years past, I mean, he's never in the same spot. He moves all the time.
Yeah.
But I know he's your biggest fan. Talk about your dad and what he's meant to you through this process.
Yeah. So like I said, growing up, I wanted to play college basketball because that was his thing. So that was our thing together. It was always, out in the yard shooting a jump shot.
Because he played college basketball,
he did.
right?
Yes, he did. So that was always the thing, but I never really grew. And he was like, son, you're kind of got the short end of the stick right here. So I ended up not growing until like my 8th grade year, where I was actually kind of tall and I was bigger than everybody else. But he was like, he told me he was 6'4" in 6th grade. Yeah. So like that's crazy to think about.
I remember it. Yeah.
That's crazy to think about. So I mean, the baseball thing, he was really hard on me growing up with the basketball thing. But then it came to baseball, and I got into my 10th and my 11th grade year, and he was like, "Look, this is bigger than me now. This is you." So he just kind of trusts me, and if something's up, we talk about it. He knows my swing as good as I do because he's watched it so many times. Been in the cage with me so many times, but kind of like the approach and the pitching and the game like scenarios. He's like, man, that's you. I'm a basketball guy. That's you. I'll cheer you on and I'll love you and I'll support you. But that's you. I'm not going to tell you how to hit or how to do this. And that's how it goes with him. So he's a pretty mellow guy now.
Yeah, he has. I watch him now. He still gets that video of you.
Yeah, he loves videoing, man.
He does the video, but. Used to, I'd see him and he'd be here and he'd be there, but he's kind of slowed down. And I'm sure announcing Belmont Abbey, that's where you're going. That's always a relief for any parent knowing that their kid will be playing at the next level.
Yeah, over the summer, it was just kind of like it was like a chip on my shoulder. Like the schools are coming to watch. You're always on phone calls. You're always sending videos. Yeah. And it was a lot over the summer for me and him because we traveled together because I've got a little sister, so my mom would stay at home with her. And me and him would go to Atlanta. We'd go to Alabama. It was just a boys' trip, you know. And man, those were good days. But it was like you just kind of play with the chip on your shoulder. So it's everything was 100 miles an hour between innings. I want to be the first one on the field. I want to be running full speed. I want not that I don't play like that all the time, but I'm just saying, especially when there's people there to watch you. It's like you got something to prove. If I'm not going to go not get a hit every game, then I got to show something. Yeah. I got to do something. Every ball, I'm running it out. So. Everybody's watching everything, and it just felt like it was a lot of pressure, and it was a lot of pressure for him too because he wanted me to succeed, and he can't go out there and play for me.
Yeah.
So I think after I had got the offer and I had committed, and the visits and everything, it was just kind of like we calmed down a lot because there wasn't as much pressure.
It's time to enjoy them.
Yeah.
I mean, enjoy the fruits of your labor. I mean, that's what you do then.
And that's what he told me. He was like, "Look, it's your senior year. What you want, you've already achieved it for right now. Obviously next year it's going to be a grind again. You're going to prove yourself again. And I mean, he just said this year, go out and enjoy yourself. This is your year to be loose and do what you know how to do, play like you know how to. So.
Yeah, and it's a full-time job in college. I worked in college sports. It's grind, doubles, triples. You name it. All day. Wake up in the morning, practice, weightlifting, practice at night.
Yeah.
I don't know baseball schedule, but I'm sure they went over it with you. Can you tell us a little bit about the schedule you're already expecting once you hit the ground running at Belmont?
I really don't know what to expect. I'm ready to tackle anything, but I'm not sure what to expect.
Are you nervous a little bit as you get approach?
I'm just. I don't know the word to describe it, but I'm really ready to get there and just kind of see what it's like. But I mean, I'm ready to grind. I'm ready for it. I love it, and I mean, I think it's going to be awesome. Trying to prove yourself again. I mean, you had to do it in middle school in 6th grade. You had to do it in high school in 9th grade, and now I'm going to have to do it again.
And I'm sure you saw the transition from middle school to high school, how it's a whole different ball game. Now you're going to see that going to college.
100%. I'm really excited for it. There's a lot of good ball players there, and there's a lot of good ball to be had all around there. So I'm really excited for it.
Well, the Cougars having a great season.
They are.
What a way to go out as a senior. Still a lot of baseball to play.
Yes, sir.
But Coach LaGrama. Now let me tell you something. Coach LaGrama was umpiring for me.
Oh yeah.
He was umpiring. He was a great umpire.
Yeah.
And he makes a phone call to me and he says, "Man," he says, "you ain't gonna believe this." I tell him he's the only guy that umpired a JV varsity doubleheader at Jordan Matthews on a Wednesday. And on Thursday, he was coaching against Jordan Matthews. It's amazing because he called me that morning. But I think the addition also of Coach Andrew Connor and the doctor, Ryan Hill.
Yeah, make sure to include that.
Yeah, got to have the doctor.
Dr. Hill.
He went to school a long time for that.
Too tough, baby. Let's go.
Love both of those guys. But to me, being around it, because I come in the dugout some when I come over and do a broadcast, but I think the addition of that has really helped the team this year, and I'm sure you can tell us about it.
100%. Yeah. Coach Hill, he's the pitching guy. So he's the pitching guru. You know, he knows all the stuff, the analytics, the this, the that. He's the pitching guy. So the bullpens, he's always there with the pitchers and the catchers. And Coach Connor, he works with the outfielders a lot, but the hitters too. He's what we needed. Man, we've always been just a hard-nosed team, and we're wild. I mean, we're wild dudes, and we need somebody to tame us and get us reined in. Like, hey, this is how we're going to do things. And LaGrama is a super knowledgeable baseball mind. He really knows it, and he'll show it in a different way.
Yeah.
So he shows it in a different way than a lot of other coaches, and I think that's what makes him really special. And Coach Connor is the guy that's like, they work good together because, LaGrama, he's just kind of like the silent killer.
He is.
And Coach Connor will come out there and jerk you up, and it's what we need. And he's been doing it to me since I was in 7th grade, and I love it. Look, we've always been like that, and he's a great coach because of that. You know, he knows how to get us reined in, and on a mission to do something and win a game. So.
And I also got to mention the Dr. Ryan Hill.
Oh my goodness!
He always leaves me when he does post game interview.
Here we
go. He'll leave me. Go Cowboys! Don't matter. He's going to put the Go Cowboys in there. Gotta love that guy. Come on, J. Rob. You gotta
keep
love
pounding
him.
all the way. Let's go, Panthers.
Hill, yeah.
Nah, Coach Hill's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the real question: could he pitch against you?
Could it? I mean, he could if he got up there and threw against me. What, or you asking?
I
what
mean,
he would
could he
do?
strike you out? Could he strike you out?
You know what I'm gonna say. I don't know. I've only seen him throw. I saw him throw when I was in maybe 7th grade. We went and watched him at Methodist.
Okay.
And I mean, I barely remember it, but I'd have to see what he had.
He was a strike guy.
I'd have to see what he had.
He would throw strike. He would
I
get you out.
know his mom really well. She actually works with my wife over at NAMS. His
Really?
mom. Yeah, Donna's over there.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's the treasurer. She's
Yeah.
awesome. That whole family just terrific. The dad, everybody,
Yeah.
good people.
Coach Connor, a great player. And I never saw Coach LaGrama play, but I heard at High Point he was one of the best players going
Yeah,
through.
two sport athlete.
They said he had an arm that was unreal.
What sport
Only
did he
Joyce
play?
tells me that.
Basketball and baseball.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's pretty happy with High Point making that
Oh
little
yeah.
run.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. As we wrap up, man, one of my favorite segments I like to do. You got to think of some questions for the one hitter too. We're gonna do a thing. It's a quick hitter. You don't think about it. Just go. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Walk up song.
Solo by Future.
Best hit of the year.
The hit against Random the other night. Single in left field. Tie the game.
Funniest excuse to be late to practice.
Oh man. I don't really have a funny one. Me and Carson Coltrane used to go mow yards last year a bunch, and we'd always pull in like on 2 wheels, like changing out of our jeans and stuff. I don't really work with them as much anymore, but man, we'd be changing our jeans. Like, dude, I just got back from work. Like, well, that was our excuse always. But if we're late now, Coach Connor, man, we're there 15 minutes early. Coach Connor, he'll jerk it on in us, dude. We'll be running poles.
I can tell you're a leader. The one thing you say to your teammates to get them going.
I try to lead by example more than by voicing my leadership or whatever you'd want to call it. I feel like sometimes that goes further than trying to yell at somebody or trying to tell them what to do. Nobody wants to be told what to do. You know what I mean? We're all the same age. I'm not above you. I'm not above anybody on the field. So it's just kind of, if you do the right thing and then everybody else, a couple people start doing the right thing, then everybody else starts doing the right thing. So
I love it. And, my last one for this, and then we'll wrap up. What's the funniest prank you got that you've done in baseball? You guys have done.
I don't know about a prank. What do you mean a prank?
Like a prank, just any kind of funny thing, story you've done on Coach Hill, any of the coaches to mess with.
Oh yeah, we mess with Coach Hill a lot. I don't know, man. We used to. We had a coach my sophomore year, Coach Walker, and he would call the pitches and stuff like that. It was whenever Gussa and Walker were there, and he would always drive the bus, and he would always. So he actually fought in Iraq. I think it was Iraq or Afghanistan. He actually fought there, and he would we would ride the bus back with him every time. We don't really ride the bus back anymore. We ride the bus back with him every time. Man, we would just sit there and listen to war stories all the way back. Like it was awesome.
Yeah.
Like we would it was a big we had a big win against Trinity one night. We got on the bus, man, and it was like we were fired up to hear some war stories. Like we were like, all right, Coach Walker, get them fired up. Tell us some war stories, man. He'd tell us all kinds of crazy stuff, but that'll happen, and he's awesome. Got a lot of respect for him. Really good guy.
All right, this right here is Coach Walker, the legend, right here.
Love it. And that shirt, hold that up again, Scott, man. You like that shirt, dude?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, my favorite shirt is this one. I like this one. This is one of my favorite Just Keep Swinging designs. It's Curtis and Kelly Cole. They do some amazing swag. So you got to give them a shout out. Just Keep Swinging. I think, man, you're something I like to do, man. And I'll be honest with you, dude. I think you look like a size large, man. And one thing we always do is a player of the month, man. And in March, I was trying to figure out, I was like, man, I reached out to Scott. Reach out to Benji Cole, who mentioned somebody to do some research on you.
Yeah.
And, man, I don't think a better athlete I could have selected for March than the athlete of the month. Let's give it up for Brady Armfield.
Thanks so much, man. It means a lot.
Hold that shirt up, man.
Great job, dude.
Thanks a lot, man. Thank you.
Yeah. You look like a size large, right? Is that about right?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. We want to thank Just Keep Swinging for all that amazing merch. If you need them, give them a call. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook. And any last words, Brady, before we sign off?
Yeah, Coach Hill, if you're watching this, I didn't say you couldn't strike me out. I didn't say that.
That's pretty good.
Anything else you got, Scott?
Great job. Hey, continue doing what you do this year. I'm looking forward to a big push in the postseason for the Cougars. I love Cougarville. I tell you what, keep doing your thing, man.
Yes, sir. We're going to keep rolling.
I love it. And we want to thank all our viewers for watching another episode of the Boro Buzz. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that heart button. We're here in Medley Studios. Go follow them as well on Instagram, man. Robert Medley, one of the best to do it. We'll see you next time.
Ready to dominate social media? Meet Core AI Media, your expert team of videographers and digital strategists powering data-driven campaigns with cutting-edge AI. We analyze, target, engage, monitor in real time, and deliver results that surprise industry standards. From skyrocketing engagement to crushing your goals, we are measured by results. Contact Core AI Media today at info@coreaimedia.com. Let's grow your brand fast. This episode is sponsored by Just Keep Swinging. From top quality equipment to custom apparel like hats, shirts, and more. They're more than just sporting goods store. They are here to support our athletes and community every step of the way. Whether you're gearing up for game day or looking to rep your team with fresh merch, Just Keep Swinging has you covered. Give them a follow today.